What is going on YouTube? It is OG Mentor and you guys are checking in today with DCUO news. So starting off with the news today, as you guys can see in the background, it says DCUO teases Atlanteans and Superman's 80th in 2018. So for as you guys who do not know, Superman's 80th anniversary is coming up, and as well DCUO wants to go and do something to celebrate that. So in the background I'm going to be going and covering a few things that are going to be in this page today, but without further ado, stick along. We're going to check some of this out and give me your feedback in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a huge thumbs up, because I am going to be covering all the DCUO news that comes out, so you guys do not miss a single thing or a single update. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump straight into this. So starting off, it looks like we can see Superman's cape hanging off of a pole. It says Atlanteans rise and Superman dies in Deluge, and Superman's 80th anniversary celebration. DC Universe Online's next major content releases Uncover War and Deceit, and the first glimpse into Aquaman's Atlantis, and retell the legendary story of Superman's death in a months-long celebration of his 80th anniversary. The new episode Deluge will launch this March, and Superman's 80th anniversary celebration will begin this April. So that's directly after March that's going to start up, and as you guys can see, it's Aquaman and Mera, and it says the Atlantis resistance rises. This looks like one of his comics. Now I do not know who this is right here in the very background. Maybe you guys could tell me who that is. But it's called the DC Comics Aquaman Volume 8. So going on to new episode, this is what you guys are going to be getting. It's called Deluge. It says in Deluge, Mera, Queen of the Seas, has joined the surface dwellers in investigating the return of Starro, a giant intergalactic starfish with incredible powers over the mind. So as you guys know, Starro from the anniversary event, Starro Conqueror, is going to be in this, I guess. It says a giant intergalactic starfish with incredible powers over the mind, but little conscious purpose. What drew Starro to Earth in the first place? Who is really behind the attack, and what does it have to do with the oceans and her home, Atlantis? The investigation will lead Mera and the bravest heroes and villains back to Central City to investigate. Then deep beneath the sea to their first real glimpse into the underwater world of Atlantis, and to the conflicts lurking in a divided kingdom. Now S.J. Mueller went and said, "For you comic readers, Deluge should ring a bell. They're a small but dangerous group of Atlantean insurgents that have been lurking beneath the surface for years. Their goal is to go and sow the seeds of doubt in the minds of surface dwellers and the Atlanteans both, and to take the Atlantean throne." So that's what S.J. Mueller, which is DC Universe Online's creative director, said. So moving on, these are the things that you guys should know about Deluge. Or I might be saying it completely wrong. It could be Deluge. I'm going to say it as Deluge. Deluge will be a large-scale episode and event. It's going to also be an event with level-agnostic event versions of content available for a limited time. The episode will feature new and returning Atlantean heroes and villains, including Aquaman, Mera, Black Manta, Coram Wrath, and more. The storyline will include a variety of single-player and multiplayer adventures set in Central City and in the all-new Spindrift Station, which is an Atlantean outpost deep beneath the sea. The episode will launch new player rewards, including new gear, styles, base items, and feats. And also, in addition to that, to new rewards and content, Deluge will as well include, update, and make a permanent the content and rewards from the previous Starro the Conqueror event. So as you guys know, the ones who have not been able to get the Starro mask, the Starro rings, or any of the Starro items that were available for the OP pieces, I believe, it just says the permanent, the content and rewards from the previous Starro. So I'm guessing that means they're going to make every single bit of content, all the rewards that were available in the previous one, available permanently in this new anniversary, what it looks like. So it says episode 31 Deluge will launch this March on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Now moving on to the Superman. As you guys can see in the background, his cape is dangling off of a pole. Moving on to the new celebration of Superman's 80th anniversary. Now going and checking this out, it says 80 years ago in May of 1938, Superman first appeared in Action Comics #1. The world of comics will never be the same, and all of today's massive cast of heroes and villains owe their inspiration at least in part to the Man of Steel. Over the years, There have been tremendous Superman storylines, but perhaps none stand out so clearly in our minds as his battle and death at the hands of Doomsday. For our part, DCUO will celebrate Superman's 80th anniversary with our content, our retelling of the death of Superman. So as you guys know, this is already seeming pretty hype. These guys are going to be bringing the story to you guys on the classic of the Superman's death by Doomsday. Now I think that's going to be awesome. So it says, beginning in April, a series of content and player gifts will tell that story. In our world, and with other heroes, with our heroes and villains playing their parts, this isn't an episode or an event or a seasonal. This is a celebration, and we invite everyone to come along for the ride. So SJ went and put a little note on this saying Doomsday is coming, a Doomsday like you've never seen, like the Justice League has never seen. The monster is an unstoppable force, and it may be that not even Superman can stop him this time, but can you? Things to know as well about Superman's 80th anniversary celebration, which is the last part of this, says that this celebration will be a series of new free content additions available to all players. The content will retell our version of the classic Death of Superman storyline in the world of DCUO, and there's going to be new and returning Superman family characters that will appear, including Superman, Lois Lane, Doomsday, and more. The celebration will launch new player rewards, including new gear, styles, base items, and feats. Superman's 80th anniversary celebration will launch free for all players beginning this April on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. So that's the entire thing with everything that has to do with the Atlanteans, with Superman, with Doomsday, the anniversary event. And the cool things out of this entire thing, on my take about this, is I love that they're keeping the Star Road rewards. They're actually going and keeping them in, as you guys can see right here. I love that, because for people who have not gotten the feats, you guys are going to be able to get them no matter what. The only thing that I think is going to be the problem is the fact of the Star Raid, the raid feats that they have in there. But I'm not so sure what they're going to do with that. They're probably just going to release the event again, but who knows. So out of this entire thing, I'm actually really happy about it for you guys. I'm going to be going and probably checking it out as well. I know I haven't been playing as much, but who knows, you know, you might see me, you might not. I haven't been on in a very long while. I think I got on once, like not too long ago, to check out the PS3 situation, but I'll clear that up in another video when PS3 gets taken away from DCUO. But other than that, let me know, did you guys enjoy the situation with the DCUO teasing about the Atlanteans and Superman's 80th anniversary and his little death story that they're going to be telling? Let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, this is DCUO News, and it is OG Mentor, and I'll see every single one of you awesome guys and gals in the next video. Peace out, guys.